And we are live. And with that, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to actually turn this off here. You'll have to watch on the channel. Just refresh over there and then click play. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies for the technical difficulty there in our conference room. So that's why we've moved over here to the YouTube channel. My name's Rex Harris. Thanks for taking a few minutes to spend some time with us today. I now have pretty much a limited time frame in which I can share with you guys here today. So I'm going to jump right into this and get started because I want you guys to see the power of learning how to communicate with people. One of the things that we've been talking about during our trainings this week is there are 2 daily activities that you can focus on every day that are going to start putting more signups into your business and more money in your bank account. And one of those things is talking to people, and the other one is collecting email addresses. Talking to people and collecting email addresses. Collecting email addresses and talking to people. That's the daily focus that we've been working on day after day after day. All right. And there's multiple ways that you can go about talking with people on the internet. All right. And I'm going to show you a few of the things that I use to gain access to an unlimited amount of phone numbers of people I can call, an unlimited amount of people that I can chat with. I mean, there's all sorts of cool ways that you can do this, and it's really just as simple as understanding how to engage people in conversation and then understanding that your primary objective is to become a problem solver. That's what you do. You become a problem solver. You forget about your business, you throw that out the back window, and you become a problem solver for people on the internet. And that is going to give you that doorway that opens up for you and gives you the opportunity to present and share a solution to their problem, because there's really not anything that you would consider legitimate in the world of internet marketing that isn't an answer to a question or a solution to a problem. If you're in a weight loss deal, okay, your product is a solution to a problem. If you're in a training deal, your training product is a solution to a problem. If you're in a tools-based deal like, autoresponders, web hosting, that type of thing, those are also solutions to problems. And versus going out and pitching your business opportunity directly, the people who do the best in the world of internet marketing are people who understand that it all starts with knowing how to communicate with people. In the email that I sent out today, I gave a reference to something that had happened last year with one of my best friends and business partners, Darren Little, okay, who actually using conversational marketing only, chatting with people on Facebook, had a best month of $47,000 last year, all right? How is that done? It's really very simple. There's a couple of different strategies that you can utilize, and I'm going to share those with you today. In terms of collecting email addresses through an autoresponder, when we're adding associates on IBO Toolbox, or we're adding friends on Facebook, or we're adding connections on LinkedIn, we're in essence building a list that way as well of people that we can continue the communication process. Now with email marketing, I can communicate with a large number of people at one point in time when I send a broadcast, reach a large number of them and invite them to attend a call or attend a training event or a workshop or something like that. Well, there's really no difference in the mentality behind the marketing concept, because basically all I'm doing here is developing a list of people that versus communicating with all of them at one time, I just begin communicating with person to person. For example, here's a gentleman named Scott Harris. So I go here, I accept his request here, and I go to start a conversation with Scott, and I say, "Hi, Scott. It's Rex. Hi, Scott. Thanks for connecting. How are you today? And I click send the message. All right. And then I go back to my next invitations. And I look for the next real human being on here. His name is Jonah. And I do the same thing here. Hi, Jonah. It's Rex. Hi, Jonah. Thanks for connecting. How are you today? All right. This is how I begin every conversation with every new person that I meet on the internet all the time. All right. I don't vary away from this usually. 99.9% of the time, this is the approach that I take. Here's somebody else. Barry. I accept a request, start a conversation with Barry. Hi, Barry. Thanks for connecting. Oh, wait, that's the subject line there. It's Rex. Hi, Barry. Thanks for connecting. How are you today? All right. And you'll notice with LinkedIn here, I mean, if you go into your LinkedIn account right now, I bet if you go over here to invitations, I bet you've got invitations in there right now. I have new invitations in here all the time, and I don't necessarily know where they come from. Here's a couple of people that have been on our trainings here, Frank and Deniker. Here's somebody here that I don't know. And I will generally send messages to the people that I do know. Just a little bit pressed for time here with the tech issue with our room. Same thing. I have found that the more real that you keep this, the better off you are. The more real you keep it, the better off you are. All right? Getting away from any lingo that sounds pitchy or salesy, like, I look forward to networking with you. Come on. Really? I look forward to networking with you? What exactly does that mean anyway? You know? Hi, how are you today? That's way more real. I'm great. How are you? I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. And then it's just a matter of engaging with someone on something you have in common. So what do I have in common with all of these people here on LinkedIn? I have LinkedIn in common. What do I have in common with all of the people that I associate here with on, you know, blah, blah, blah. Let me say that 5 times fast. What do I have in common with all of these people here that I associate with on IBO Toolbox? I have IBO Toolbox in common. And just simply talking about these resources in the beginning is a great icebreaker and an easy way for you to begin practicing this method of connection with people. So with IBO Toolbox, each time I get a new associate request, the same thing applies. Hey, thanks for connecting. How are you today? When I don't have any associate request here, one of the things that I'll do is I'll go back through my associates that I've already made here, and I'll begin to touch base with them. For example, here's a lady named Rebecca. I will send a message to Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. Just reaching out to touch base and say hi. If I haven't talked with her in a while, it'll be, how are you today? Just like that, working the engagement. Copy, send message, next. Okay? Gentleman named Eric. Okay? Hi, Eric. Control V on my keyboard is a paste, send message, close. All right? And I'll do it again. All right? And I'll just begin working the crowd. Now, I'm not going to go through here and spam people, because when you spam people or you try to use automated software for this, look at what happens. Your accounts get suspended. Keep it real, because remember, all right, it only really requires the connection with a small handful of people that get on board with your vision to take an organization and create wealth for a lot of people. So don't be afraid to go through that sifting and sorting process, because the truth of the matter is this: not everybody you talk to is going to be a fit for your business, and you will learn that as you go. Here's something else I can do in IBO Toolbox here with people that I haven't perhaps talked to recently. A gentleman named Roland, okay? Same thing. Hi, Roland. How are you today? Very simple. Just working to engage conversations. Hi, Joseph. Always make sure you spell people's names right. Hi, Joseph. How are you today? Okay. These simple things here, I can do the same thing on Facebook with my Facebook friends. Okay. I can go through anybody here on my list. Hi, Hugh. Just reaching out to touch base and say hi. How are you today? And I will just see where the conversation goes. Generally, because of the fact that, the majority of the people on Facebook outside of my friends and family and my sister and her kids that just arrived in Michigan there, gotta love Facebook for that. You follow the family anywhere. The majority of the people I know on the internet are internet marketers or people that are in business. All right? So it's very easy to engage with them based on that. So what do I do when I get past the hi, how are you today, and they say, I'm great, Rex, how are you? I say, I'm fine, fantastic, thanks for asking. One of the things I'll ask over on IBO Toolbox, for example, is, how long have you been with IBO Toolbox, if it's somebody I'm not familiar with anymore? Or how's IBO Toolbox treating you? Okay? On LinkedIn, I'll ask people, how long have you been on LinkedIn? On Facebook, I'll ask people a whole host of things, maybe even including going over to their profile and seeing what their interests are by going to their About page and seeing what it is that they're involved with. He's an insurance salesman from Chicago. Is there anything here that I can relate with him when we talk? I'll look at maybe the photos that he's posted here and see if maybe he's posted, maybe he goes to football games or something like that, or I'll look and see, what kind of sports he might be involved with, or he might be interested in. Movies, right there, The Secret. There's something I would have in common to talk with him on right there in terms of personal development. See what books he reads. Napoleon Hill's Keys to Success, the Bible, The Four Agreements, which is one of my favorite personal development books in the history of mankind, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Okay, The Power of You. That is, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Okay, that's a different book. But again, look at all of these things now that I have in common to talk with him about. Should I get a reply from him? Will I? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. That doesn't matter. All I'm focusing on is the people that I do get a reply from. Okay, I'm not going to get a reply from everybody in most cases. That's okay. Don't take it personally. All right, again, it's like we've been talking about. This is a filtering and sorting process over and over and over again. It's a daily routine that I follow with the objective and intention of making at least 30 new, let me reiterate that, new connections every day. And here we go. Hi, Joseph. I'm doing great. I've been real busy. Well, busy is good usually. Busy can be good. Okay. How's business? Okay. Guys, look, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people I've reached out to, and I'm already engaged in a conversation. And I can just go on and on and on here. Okay, here's somebody else. Well, I'm waiting for other people to come back. I'll go through and I'll finish these things here. What the heck was his name? Nelson. Was it Nelson? Why is he coming up with a business name now? I'll have to go back and see. All right, here's one here. Somebody I talked with the other day. Hi, SREF. Thanks for connecting. How are you today? I'm okay, and you? When I see this right there, okay, somebody tells me they're okay. Okay, I'm gonna tread lightly. All right, because I mean, I'm okay. That's kind of how I tell you. Oh, I'm okay. I mean, stop and think about it. You talk to somebody that's in great spirits. What again? I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm amazing. You get somebody that tells you I'm okay. That's something that is kind of kind of a red flag for me. And I'll just say, nice to hear back from you. Let me see. And I'll ask him something about. So, how are things going for you on LinkedIn? All right. And I'll see what happens. Maybe I just, this is the guy from the other day that I posted about. Hello, my dear. I'm very happy told you. On the pleasure to see you and work with you. To our success, thank you with love. Yeah, trash bin. I would imagine that person is probably just struggling with the English language, perhaps. But nonetheless, and here we go. Let me see. What do we got there? We got us, looks like, that's, are you kidding me? That's Thondor. I have not heard from Thondor in a long time. So when I haven't heard from somebody for quite some time, okay, I'll do that. Let them know I'm excited to hear from them. All capital letters, exclamation points. Man, it's been a while since I've heard from you. How are things? Doesn't matter what he posted there. Okay? This is just all about getting reconnected. And here we go. Let me see. Here's an example here of a conversation. Hi, Louise. Thank you for the ad. How are you today? Good morning, Rex. Wondering what you are involved with. Happy Easter. Hi, Louise. Nice to hear back from you. Doing the same thing I've been doing for years, workshops and webinars. What have you been up to? Good morning from Nova Scotia. Although I've been retired and I just found out a few months ago about a company, and boom, here we go right into the pitch. All right. Don't let this stymie you. Feel we could use your expertise here. Okay. So I'm going to play on that. Well, I'm happy to be of service, Lewis. What can I do for you? Okay, because he said he feels that he could use my expertise. I'm happy to be of service. What can I do from you? Okay. So now I'm going to go back here again. That was actually Hugh Smith that just tried to call me on Facebook. Hey, just saw you tried to call. And I will tell him we'll give you a call back. Okay, so just like that, another connection, another human being that I can talk to here. All right, and I'll usually kind of just delete this stuff as I go, just so things don't get too cluttered. There's somebody else that I have not heard from in a long time. I'll say again, nice to hear from you. I'm going to put some excitement into this. Nice to hear from you. It's been a while since we've chatted. How are things? Let me see, what do we got here? We've got, looks like just some kind of marketing post here. regarding EPX body. EPX body, basically, I have a sales letter here. So I will reply to this. Hi, Juanita. Nice to hear from you. How are things with EPX body? Why am I going to ask her that? Because when she replies, she says she's going to say, things with EPX body are great, Rex. Say, fantastic. How many signups are you getting in EPX body every day right now? And I'm going to find out how many signups they're going to get, or they're getting, and then I'm going to offer them a solution to the problem of not getting signups every day or every week. Hi, Robert. It's Rex here. I'll go ahead and reply to this one. Let me see. Working hard on helping others achieve their dreams. Fantastic. Great to hear. Great to hear from you. Always great to connect with another go-giver. How's business? Okay. And here we go. I'm fine, dear. Are you on WhatsApp? I'm fine, dear. What is this with guys calling guys dear? Is it? Did I miss something? What did I miss? It's like I don't know. That must be something that I'm just not used to, because I've never been called dear by a guy as many times as I have been on Facebook and LinkedIn recently. I guess it's like I missed a memo or something. So I am not on WhatsApp, although I've heard some good things about it. Which line of business are you in? Is it just me, or is it really odd that guys call guys, a guy would call another guy dear? Interesting. Please excuse me. Oh, okay, apparently. Here's another one. Hi, James. It's Rex. Hi, Rex. Doing fine. Thanks for asking. Hi, James. Nice to hear back from you. Okay. Now, there's going to be times where you get this. Hi, how are you today? Doing fine, and thank you for asking. Okay, with no engagement here. So I will pry a little bit. I'm probably not going to go more than a couple of times to engage. And if I don't engage and build rapport, I'm out. But in this case, nice to hear back from you. How long have you been using LinkedIn? That's another question I can ask people. How long have you been using LinkedIn? Send message. Okay. And it looks like we kind of had a duplicate there for some reason. Sometimes I've noticed LinkedIn likes to do that. Okay, I think you're accepting me on LinkedIn. It's usually make business approach. Oh, I already messaged Ann, so I can clear that one out. Shirley May. Thanks for connecting with me on LinkedIn. I'm doing well, and I hope you are also. Hi, Shirley May. I am fantastic. Shirley May, nice to hear back from you. I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. How long have you been using LinkedIn? Okay. It's a great icebreaker to talk about LinkedIn. All right. Great icebreaker. Warm up with people a little bit. Christian Marie says, let's chat. Call me or I can call you. Sounds like a plan. I copied your number here and will give you a call early this evening. I have no idea who this guy is. It doesn't matter. If he gives me a phone number, I'm going to call him, guys. And that's a big part of the reason why I'm able to get the amount of signups and do the amount of business that I do online, is because when people say, hey, here's my phone number, call me, I'm going to call them, just like that. I'm actually going to leave that in there so I've got a reference for that. Let me see. So here we go. Here's another one. Hi, G. Great to hear from you. How are things? Thanks for the email. I see we're both. Or hi, G. Nice to hear back from you. Relationship. You'll see what I got here. Thanks for the email. I see we're both. I'm all about building relationships. Keep in touch. But yeah, you didn't engage, interestingly enough. But anyway, nice to hear back from you. See, I didn't give up on it. Relationships are what it's all about. How long have you been in LinkedIn? Hi, Rex. Thanks for the email. I've been in LinkedIn. Now we got it. How are you doing? See, it just took a little bit of effort. I wonder if you would be interested in helping my team and I achieve our objective. My team and I have set up. Okay, so, well, I would be happy, certainly. Certainly, I'd be happy to help you and your team meet your objective. Your objectives. I host 15 free workshops each week that would be a great fit for what you guys are doing. And then let me see. Let me know a day and time that works for you, and I will set something up. Okay? Feel free to call me. Talk soon. Just like this, guys. And when you guys don't see me doing a workshop, or don't see me doing a hangout, or don't see me posting mindless crap on Facebook, this is what I'm doing. And this is how we are able to put people into the business every day, because it's just this, it's this simple to just go out here, talk, and engage with people and understand that you are a problem solver. The majority of the people in the network marketing community are not getting signups in their business every day. They're not getting consistent signups in their business every week. They're not getting consistent leads every day. They're not getting consistent traffic every day. So if you become that problem solver to them, guess what? That's when they're going to take interest in what you're doing. That's when they're going to come attend a workshop. That's when they're going to come listen in on a call. That's when they're going to go watch one of your videos. That's when they're going to Google your name, or they're going to go to YouTube and type in your name, and they're going to start looking at your videos, or they're going to go to Facebook and type in a friend request. Okay? It makes sense. I mean, this stuff is pretty simple, guys and gals. There's not a lot to it. Right? It's just a matter of staying on point and understanding this has nothing to do with your business at all. Zero. Okay, what are these people going to find out about my business? It's certainly not going to be anytime soon. Because I might call somebody and I'll talk with them. I'll talk with them about their business. I'll have them, find out what it is that they're, I'll find out what it is they're doing. I'll find a solution or a problem that they need solutions to. I mean, maybe they got traffic and they've got opt-ins, but they're not getting the conversion. So I go, well, Rex, I'm getting a ton of opt-ins. I get like 30, 50, sometimes 70 to 100 opt-ins a day. I got all these people coming onto my list, but nobody's signing up. All right, well, would it be worth a few minutes of your time if I could show you a few things that will help you start getting people on your list to sign up? That would be great. Well, what could we do? Well, there's a couple things we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to run a test on your list and see if you're even got valid email addresses. Because a lot of times you'd be amazed at how many times you go out there and buy traffic and you're just getting crap and they're not even real. Or there's actually companies out there that pay people to subscribe just so it looks like you're building a quality list and you've got a whole bunch of nothing. You know, so that's one of the things we're going to do. We're going to find out exactly who's on your list and where their mindset is at. And there's 5 different triggers that I'll utilize in the subject line that will tell me real quick, like whether or not the issue is the email addresses or the issue is the marketing system. And if the issue is the marketing system, that's an easy fix. It's an easy fix if it's the email addresses too. You delete them all and you start again. But in most cases, it's not the emails. In most cases, it's the way in which you are communicating with the people that are on your list. People do not like to be treated like a commodity, and when you treat them like a commodity, that's the type of response you're going to get. When you go out there and you treat them as people who you are willing to be of service to, whole different ball game. All right? So, with that, oh, the room completely crashed on us there, huh? All right, well, I'm not quite sure what happened with that. So, anyway.